Today, real quick, you should stay tuned to the end of this video because we're going to talk a little bit about Jesus today and how we all have received misinformation over Jesus' story and what Jesus really came here to teach us. So I feel that some of you may not feel that you are ready for this message, but you were divinely guided here. If you absolutely feel like you're not ready for the truth, then this is your time to exit now, okay, lovely souls? But if you are ready for the truth, then this information is definitely for you. I'm feeling and hearing like this is to set you free. I heard binding. Some of you are binded, tied to some beliefs that are no longer serving you, and these beliefs are holding you back. And I feel like you are scared to move forward because this is all you ever known, and I absolutely get that. So maybe today this message can give you clarity so that you can take it with you and utilize it in your life the way that it's needed to be used. Okay, so at the end of the day, I'm not here to change anybody's beliefs, and I'm not here to do any of that or change how you choose to live or none of that. I'm just here spreading awareness, love, light, and information to you lovely souls out there. And I feel that the story of Jesus Christ is highly, I heard Spirit say recommended, because Spirit asked me to deliver this message for you all today. At times in your life, there's going to be things that you don't want to do, but as a messenger, as the rainbow bridge, as I call it, between the spiritual and physical world, you will have to do the things that you came here to do. Sometimes what we think is what we call bad, it absolutely is not. I'm here and it will set you free. Sometimes the truth hurts, but it will set you free. Sometimes you might not want to speak the truth, but the truth will help someone get through some things that they are stuck in. They may not want to hear it at that time, but if you felt called to say something, you got to say it in that moment. You can be helping those people. You see, we have been enabling other people by giving them what they actually want, telling them what they want to hear, by people pleasing all this time. So call back your power today, lovely souls. And as the Libra full moon, new moon and eclipse is wiping out, bringing up people pleasing, it's time to wipe it away. And today this message can be very beneficial to you. You see, they didn't tell us the truth about Jesus' story, and it has been a lot of misinformation. People come for me time to time saying that you can't be receiving the message that you are receiving. Only you got to go through Jesus in order to connect to God. You don't have to go through anybody to connect to God. You don't got to go to no church, no Bible, or nothing to connect to God. Your body is the temple. Christ, God, the most high, Christ consciousness, God, the Most High God, the universe exists within you. You can have your own bond and connection with God. You see, they taught you to believe that God, to connect with God, is outside of you, so that you could be looking outside of you for those types of answers. As you can see, that it's all designed to work a certain way to take your power from you. I do want to add this in here as well. This is what I also wrote down right before I came to this video. Is spirituality is who you are, and you are born spiritual. Religion was created by man to control you with hidden agendas, to make you believe what they want you to believe, as this takes your power away from you. You won't believe they lied about Jesus, and what I'm saying is the story of it. So stay tuned. Welcome to the video. I'm Miss Kelly Travel Spiritual, and I'm so grateful to have each and every one of you lovely souls here staying tuned to this video. I do encourage you to stay tuned to the end so you can take this message in, how you feel and weigh it up in your life and see, are your beliefs stopping you or your beliefs supporting you? Are you afraid to open up to the truth, knowing that you were guided here for this truth today? And I want to say, for those who try to clap back and try to say, I should say, critical, harsh things toward me for delivering this message, I want you to know that the words that you choose to type in to try to say to me, I want you to look at those words and look in the mirror, because that is how you feel about yourself, lovely soul. And that is what you need to look at. At times I get the messages of you should get a full-blown exorcism and you lying to the people and all these things, because people are very afraid of truth. And honestly, like, it doesn't hurt my feelings for people to say the things that they want to say, because I'm not here to change anyone or make anyone believe anything that to make them believe or make it look like I'm right. I'm just here to help guide and lead souls the way. So I'm guided to give you all one message before we jump into this power pack information. I want you to listen with your hearts today. I encourage you, lovely souls. One message, Spirit. One message. I set the intention to receive accurate message for Spirit today. What does the collective I'm reading for need to know today, Spirit? What can be beneficial and helpful to them? I open my heart to the amazing opportunities that are always open to me. There's opportunities all around you, lovely soul. And look at the beautiful card. Just to match in, the sky is giving me, supernatural type of vibes, heaven types of vibes, looking at this card right here today. And I'm also seeing blue in here, which also gives me throat chakra, truth, speak your truth vibes. And I'm also seeing the white on here, which is giving me purity, cleansed type of vibes. Okay, lovely souls. So that is one message that came through. Stay tuned to the end as I will pull you a card to see where this card can help you to raise your vibration. Without further ado, let's get into it. I don't know if I introduced myself or not, but I want to get on into the video. I'm Miss Kelly Travel Spirit, and I'm grateful to have you here. Okay, Jesus did not come here to create followers. He did not at all. It's just, just like us, when we be ourselves and we lead our lives by example, you just become magnetic. So Jesus' intention was to create equals. As you can see, Yeshua was a leader. So Jesus came here to create equals, leaders as himself, not followers. His life, the way he led his life, is key to us all. When Jesus said, I am the way, he meant be this way in your own way. Be the way that he was. Live the way that he lived through your own way. The way you see life, like you are so powerful. And the things you saw and witnessed Jesus do, I want you to know, we want you to know that you are not beneath Jesus. You are equal to Jesus. Whether you can, receive that today or not because of where you are and what you've been through. Because I know one thing I want to say, when you remember who you are, it's going to shock the shit out of you because of the fact that you've been through so much to find out and remember who you are. You got to let go of that past and not let those things determine who you are. Just take those lessons with you and the wisdom along with you along your journey, right? So when I remembered who I was, I was sad and I was crying. It was overwhelming because of what I've been through, and I had to release and let that go in order to accept it in. Jesus wanted you to know that he is the way, by meaning live this way, not follow him, not worship him. Be the way, just like Jesus was the way. That's what his intentions were. It's all about what you believe to be true, lovely souls. What we really must understand is how powerful our beliefs are. Just because you have believed something for a very long time, it doesn't make it work for your highest and greatest good. You're being asked right now to open up your minds and your heart to the truth, to your truth. Weigh it up. Become curious. Gain knowledge, question everything, question your beliefs, especially in this particular moment. Question your beliefs about Jesus. Question your beliefs there today that we encourage you. Then ask yourself, is this belief really supporting me? Or have I just become too comfortable in my beliefs and not questioning anything? Or am I afraid of knowing the truth? So I choose to stay the same. Because without opening up to your truth, without opening up to changes, you will remain the same. And I feel that now on this planet, the old way of doing things is no longer going to work anymore. We have to find new ways of doing things, basically adapting to changes. And I feel like I'm hearing the word force. Many people now are basically, they're not being forced, but you can't run anymore from the things that you've been running from for so long. You'll have to face them eventually. The time has come, is exactly what I'm feeling right now. So remember, what you tend to believe, it tends to be real. That is one of the rules of the mind. So just like Jesus believed that he could heal people, he believed that they were already healed before he touched them, before he did the work that he done. He already believed it in his mind's eye, in his mind. He saw them healed. He felt them healed. He believed that they were here. Are you with me right now? Are you feeling how this resonates to your life right now, here today? And how you, as a spiritual being having a human experience, came here to remember yourself and remember how you live. Not a life that someone created for you. A life that you came here to live on a soul level. That's why a lot of people aren't happy. Because they're not living their heart's desires. And a lot of people are confused about life, as I was as well, because a lot of shit don't weigh up and it don't make sense. So you start to go, if you like me, being very curious and start to gather up information and gain knowledge and just see things for what it was. And I was curious about Jesus for a long time, because when I first woke up, one of my meditations that I was in a past life, I was doing some things that Jesus was doing with my own hands. And I was even almost dressed the way Jesus was dressed. And I was actually healing the people. And I've been on this search for this clarity for some time now, because I knew I saw myself inside of Jesus, like you probably feeling right here, right now, today. And I work with people who struggle because they grew up in religious family. And it makes it challenging for them to actually own and face, to say that they are equals to Jesus. But we must understand that that's what Jesus wanted us to know, to see. But we didn't. It was told to us in a whole nother way. But during this time, as the age of the Aquarius, the truth is being brought to the light. It is no longer hidden. So you are seeing things on the earth that's always been there, but we weren't aware of it. Just like all these truths that are coming out right now, here today, lovely soul. So, that came through. So Jesus believed that these people was healed. And I even feel that, I don't know where at, I forgot, but somewhere overseas, they actually do type of medical work like this. They actually believe that the people are healed as well. They're using the same thing that Jesus did before they even do surgeries. It's something that I don't have too much information over there, but it's coming through to me right now. I absolutely do remember looking into that. So you can see how powerful your mind and your beliefs are. Just like miracles, we got to start to understand that there's more than one way to do things and look at things. And there's more than one meaning to words, and every meaning to something means something different to somebody. So start to ask yourself, what does things mean to you? Because miracles can come in any form, many forms and fashions, like clarity, right? It's a surprising and welcoming event that enters your life. It's an extraordinary event taken as a sign of the supernatural gods. We want you to know that you are gods and goddesses, and you hold the power. You hold the key to your own power, which you must stand in, so the Most High God, the universe, can work even more miracles in your life and the lives of others as you co-create. You are gods and goddesses. This is key, so that you can understand that you're not powerless. You are powerful, and you create your own reality. You feel me what I'm saying? How this is connecting together. How Jesus was trying to tell us. Jesus was trying to let us know that it's all about alignment and actions and your faith. Jesus tried to show us this by the way he lived his life. He led his life by example. By living his life, he led by example, and the rest just came with it. You feel me? That's the same thing that we came here to do. That's how we live our life as well. Jesus didn't intend to create Christians. He came here to let us all know that we are Christ. We have Christ consciousness within us. Kundalini awakening. Rising up your consciousness. There is a Christ consciousness within you. It exists inside you. And Jesus came here to let us know that we are Christ. Jesus was teaching. Let me say that again. Jesus was teaching, lovely soul. And in his hometown, he was seen as a carpenter. And the people didn't believe that he could do the things they heard that he can do. So guess what? He couldn't. You understand what I'm saying? So that right there from his story is showing you how powerful belief is. That right there from his story is showing you how your thoughts and your beliefs shape your reality. That was misinformation. in Jesus' story. It was tweaked to give away your power to a man-made system. Instead of knowing that you are like Jesus in your own way, you are equal to Jesus. You have your own powers, your own gifts and talents. This can stop you from believing in your gifts and talents. If you feel that you were less than Jesus, or if you just feel less than and that Jesus is above you, this will make it a challenge to remembering yourself when you've had deja vu moments. You've had moments whenever you saw or thought about somebody, then you saw them. You've had moments when you saw things before it happened. The key is to believe, because what you believe is how far you can go. And today we ask that you open up your hearts and mind to receive this message and apply it in your life as it resonates to you. Because this is what Jesus intended to show us. We are leaders. We are teachers. And we lead the way by leading our way of life. So you can see all the qualities that Jesus carried. Is showing us the way that we should live our lives and lead our lives in in the ways that I've mentioned here to you today. But you have your own individual path, story, mission, yourself. But you can look at Jesus' story and you can learn just like I can today. Before we end, I want to give you one card real quick to see if there's anything that you can take with you, that you can work with. Thank you so much for being patient. I'm grateful, so grateful for your patience, and I'm so grateful to have delivered this message today. It's very empowering, very touching. I feel it in my soul, and I can definitely see that it's going to change many lives that are on this video today. Oh wow, look at all those cards. Hold on, let me pick up all these cards real quick. They hit the flow, that energy in the deck, y'all. Hold on, let me give you your card. Let me give you a card. One card for the collective today, Spirit. One card. The world is blessed to have you. Look at that. The world is blessed to have you. You see? You see how special you are? You see? Let's get into it real quick. Let's give you a little bit more on what this is meaning so that you can take it with you today. The world is so blessed to have you. Yes, indeed. You are definitely a blessing to this world, lovely soul. The sooner that you realize that, the sooner things will start to, I'm hearing, rise for you in many ways. The world is blessed to have you is grounding. It's definitely connected to grounding. So this is what you want to work on, is grounding down. And grounding is definitely connected to the root chakra. So the root chakra cards are about connecting to the energy of security and safety in order for the seeds of our own life to grow. We have to prepare the ground in which they are to be planted. On a vibrational level, this card is about recognizing that the earth is a safe and abundant place to be. You are safe, lovely soul. Energetically, it governs our legs and our lower spine, representing our backbone and our ability to stand strong. You have the ability to stand strong. On the elemental level, it governed by the element of earth. So it brings the energy of grounding and rooting to the earth. So what we want to tell you is your meaning in a deeper stance today. You are a blessing to the world. Seriously, you may not realize how much joy and light you bring. So today the universe is reminding you of it. When this card comes to you, the universe is acknowledging that during your personal journey, you have surmounted challenges, healed wounds, and become the brightest, most light-filled being you have ever been. This is huge. You have every right to be here on this planet. You have every right to live in the most authentic way possible. Don't hold back. Express yourself. For when you authentically embody your whole self, you feel safe in your own skin, and the earth becomes a safer place to be. For the steps you are taking to claim your own healing and safety are radiating from you into the world. Realize the blessing that you are. If you have ever felt like a burden, know that this is not your truth. The world is blessed to have you. Your vibe of the day: my presence is a blessing. That's the message we have for you. Share this video with anyone you want to share this video with. Like this video if you like this video. If you resonate with this message, hit that like button. So to get this message out to more lovely souls like yourself. Follow me on Instagram at Miss Kelly Travel Spiritual. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, you're feeling the vibe and you open up to the truth, subscribe to the channel by hitting that subscribe button and that bell, and know that you are a blessing just by authentically being you. The world is so grateful to have you here. Thank you for being you. Peace, love, and light.